Hello, Miranda?
My flight has been canceled. It's some absurd weather problem. I need to get home tonight. The twins have a recital tomorrow morning at school.
What?
At school.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Let me see what I can do.
good.
What did he look like, this man?
Big, with a hat and sunglasses and a thick beard, like a Sikh.
An absurd disguise, in other words.
Ridiculous.
And we don't want any recognition. This is completely anonymous.
Completely anonymous. From two kind strangers.
Mr. X and Phoebe Buffet.
Well, if you'd like, we can include your names in our newsletter.
Not necessary.
Buffet is spelled B-U-F-F-A-Y.
And X is spelled Mike Hannigan.
They're lovely.
Mr. Harrison's idea, really. Although I suspect his wife did the picking out. Can't imagine he has an eye for anything but numbers.
Can we please go eat?
Yeah, what are we getting?
Anything but stew.
I wanted to be more than I was.
I never wanted anything but the man I fell in love with.
The antibody is based on your natural resistance. It's supposed to trick the infected cells into committing suicide, but even if I had weeks, it could still backfire, which could get ugly.
You shouldn't go behind people's backs, Louis. You shouldn't try and access information that's none of your business. It could backfire.
But we both know you have no real authority left, no leverage. You have nothing to offer me. You have nothing.
You away. Or backfire.
Why? What happened?
The wife's getting cold feet. I told her to call you.
Okay, fine. I'll handle it. I'm not losing this sale. Situation number one. You're with Monica. The wedding is about to start when Monica gets cold feet. Go! I don't want to marry Chandler.
Okay, it's gonna be okay.
One man the rest of my life? I don't know if I could do it. This means I'll never get to sleep with Joey.
Look, Monica, getting cold feet is very common, you know? It's just because of all the anticipation. And you just have to remember that you love Chandler. And also, I ran out on a wedding. You don't get to keep the gifts.
You know, you never told me what you thought of my mashup solo.
You're still missing the elusive high B. That's a brass ring for a baritone.
And I didn't plant a GPS tracking device on you.
How then?
Well, maybe you're not as enigmatic and elusive as you think you are. Sue, what are you doing?
I'm trying to stop this from becoming an utter fiasco. Emma's left the building.
A more noble and sincere young man has never graced the chambers of this palace.
Well,
Wow. I would be honored to call you my son. If that were something anyone wanted.
So you got the girl. I mean, trust me, I had my doubts after your whole jam debacle. But you pulled yourself back together a little bit.
Oh, blah, 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 blah. Give me a break. 0 interest, okay? The idea of me meeting anyone in a Shakespeare chat room is beyond ludicrous.
Court is now in session. Be seated. Come to order.
The defendant's request for temporary release from federal custody to attend his daughter's wedding is ludicrous.
What are you doing?
Getting familiar. You were at Volta's to watch over him, weren't you? To keep keep him safe from women like Lisbon.
Yes.
Yeah, that's okay. You're very well groomed for a crazy person. Not a hair out of place. Careful, meticulous.
Look, I appreciate the effort, but I'm still unclear how this trip is supposed to be enjoyable for me.
We're going to have Valentine's Day dinner on a fully functioning vintage train.
Vintage? Be specific.
An Alcoa FA4 diesel locomotive leading a train of meticulously restored 1915 Pullman first-class coaches.
Wow. I'm feeling the urge to hug you.
Far is not worthy of your admiration nor your sacrifice.
I wish nothing but glory for the kingdom of Agrabah.
No. You seek glory for yourself, and you would win it off the backs of my people.
Already a serious situation. It's something that affects almost everyone in the city, no matter who they are or where they live.
You can't go down no one avenue without seeing nothing but garbage and rats.
Remember, take nothing but the lamb.
You're serious, aren't you? You're telling us you killed those 3 young men on the subway?
Mm-hmm.
And why should we believe you?
I got nothing left to lose. Nothing can hurt me anymore. My life is nothing but a comedy.